It was very fiery, and people were pointing out what you call, well, you on the show were pointing out the reasoning behind Epstein co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell being moved to a minimal security prison.
It doesn't make sense, especially for me, someone who's...
We rarely acknowledge the quiet power of those ordinary manila folders, the kind slid across glossy conference tables in midtown offices, unmarked because everyone present already understands what they contain. But imagine hypothetically that such a folder exists right now. Slim enough to disappear into a handbag. Weighty enough to collapse reputations. And imagine it's connected to sunny Hostin. Suppose it holds flight records, private island visitor logs, and excerpts from a grand jury file the Department of Justice continues to insist was never created. Now suppose the sudden momentum to push her out of
Bureau of Prisons gets to decide. The Bureau of Prisons is run independently from the FBI, from the U.S. Attorney's Office, from the judiciary, and who knows where the person's going to go. That's just how it happens.
Right.
So for Ghislaine Maxwell to have been transferred to actually a prison that has very, very minimal security and is just not fit for someone who's been convicted of horrible
of the spotlight has less to do with on-air conduct and far more to do with fear. Not fear of what she might say, but fear of what might surface if that folder ever opens. Because if even a fraction of the rumors circulating behind closed doors are accurate, the true scandal isn't what's documented. It's the lengths certain people have gone to ensure those documents stay hidden. This isn't just another cycle in the endless Epstein speculation machine. This involves a former federal prosecutor, someone trained to read between legal lines, extract leverage from reluctant sources, and release information with surgical precision without crossing into defamation. Hostin's legal background isn't incidental here. It's leverage. And according to insiders, she knows exactly how to use it. Over the last 3 months, sources inside ABC describe
This department has finally released some of the highly anticipated Epstein files. More than 300,000 pages of documents related to the late convicted offender were made public today. They include photos, flight logs, grand jury testimony, and a lot of heavy...
A quiet but deliberate pattern. Intelligence gathering. Flight manifest. Guest list. Legal materials tied to sealed proceedings. Pieces of a puzzle that, taken together, could implicate powerful individuals who have never faced real accountability. And here's where it gets more calculated. She hasn't named names. Not publicly. Not yet. According to those familiar with the situation, that restraint is intentional. The moment she does, the network's legal machine